I'll be very happy to get one of the host countries, Ghana in the same group as the USA, Ghana in the same group as Canada. Yeah, I'll leave that the last one. I will not. The Accra Sports Stadium, like any other stadium, has got its issues. And we have adopted a policy of treating every stadium like a child. As a child, in that we need to be very caring, we need to be very attentive, and we shouldn't take things for granted. Otherwise, when you take your eyes and focus off a child, Accra Sports Stadium is the same. It could have its negative consequences. But however, having said that, we've put some good stuff in. As you can see, the pitch, every day you come, they're working on it, because in the past, when there wasn't a match or a program, the pitch is left. However, when there is no activity here, we still treat the pitch as if there's going to be a match tomorrow. That's why you realize that the green has been sustained. And then also there's a maintenance, units now, which hitherto did not exist. So now you have a department or unit which is taking care of the maintenance issues proactively and preemptively, so that they don't react or only step in when there's a problem. So that has also helped a lot. And generally, the infrastructure, if you go outside, you see that there's a lot of nice looking, ambience. It's a little bit nicer now, and we're just trying to encourage users of the facility to adhere to the protocols. A lot of challenges, but we want to focus on the positives, and then as we go along, we address the challenges. Yeah.
A couple of days ago, you had a presser. You outlined the event coming up this festive period. Has there been any changes to that?
Well, the events for the festive season, no additions. A lot of them engaged the NSA. Some even started talking to the NSA before I came into office. And what we've done is to just conclude and solidify. Some have had events here over the years. 30th, 31st church service program. Medical will also be here on the 13th. GT Bank also has a program which is, aimed at a CSR, where they want to reward their clients and their base with free music and entertainment. So all of these, we've sat with them. We've told them about the new protocols, which means that the pitch is a no-go zone unless there are plans, alternatives to protect the pitch, and then we can consider. You can consider using a pitch. So there's a possibility, strong possibility, that we would experiment with some pitch protectors this season, and we're looking forward to that. It's necessary. We need to try and change and do something, and hopefully we'll be able to do that, and that would give us a huge advantage going forward in hosting programs and activities here apart from football.
How imminent is that going to happen? Talking about the pitch covers to protect that. The other day you mentioned in your speech that yes, you're making plans for that, but then the grade could be a bit inferior as compared to the world-class, grades.
Yeah, perhaps I wouldn't say inferior. What I would say is that you have Yango, you have Uber, you have which are the other ones? Bolt. So that's what I'm talking about. So it depends on what we can afford and for how long, but definitely we're making provisions to have some protection for the pitch, which would allow customers to use the pitch without it being detrimental. If it comes in, we would experiment to make sure that what must be done will be done.
There's a school of thought that your predecessors, tried to conceal figures as far as giving out this place is concerned. You mentioned rightly that this place will be busy during the festive period, but was there the need to disclose the figures, during your speech or your presser?
Yeah, we had an interaction with the media last week where we made it very clear to them that these are the programs coming up during the festive season. And of course, you need to respect clients. When we had negotiations and talks on where they can use at the stadium, what they can't do, how much was involved, there was no media. So in as much as we will definitely make those known, we also need to respect these clients for the future. It's just about making sure we respect non-disclosure and appropriately make those figures available to the relevant authorities who can then make them public. And we have no problem in making those figures public once we finish with our clients. And mind you, some of them would pay a percentage up front until the day, and then the rest. And also we can have some money as guarantee in case of any unforeseen damages, non-refundable. If there's no damage, you refund it. So these are things that it wouldn't make sense to reveal, because then we will not give you the exact figure. And then you come back and say, oh, but you said it was only 100 CDs, but it was 150 CDs. And then we have to go back and explain and go back and forth. We don't want to create unnecessary, question marks already. But definitely, when it's time for the disclosures, we will make it public, sure.
Now, to end with this, what is the NSC doing as far as the World Cup is concerned? We know, definitely you've got plans with the tourism ministry, quite a lot of ministries coming together, creative arts. But what are you thinking as a boss of the NSC? What are you looking at doing for Ghanaians who do not have the means to go to the Americas?
Well, the draw is on Friday, and we're inviting all of you to come and join us for the draw here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Some of us will be in Washington, some of us will be here, so come to the stadium and find out which one of us will be here at the stadium. But we'll have the draw, we'll have a good vibe, there'll be some artists performing, there'll be live band, there'll be people in their jerseys and t-shirts. It will be fun, it will be great stuff here. It's the first time the Accra Sports Stadium is hosting a live draw, and we'll know by, I think, is it 17:30? We'll know by 6 p.m. roughly. 1800 hours. We should know by then where Ghana will be based, our group opponents, and then our fixtures. And then we can have a party. We can talk about it. Security will be tight. Come and enjoy it. Bring your colleagues from work. Bring your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your side chick. Bring everybody that you want to bring and just have fun. And I can see when I said side chick, he's smiling. You're too young to have a side chick, Josiah.
Now quickly, which teams do you envisage Black Stars playing against? This is just trivial, but which teams do you think,
Honestly, I don't mind. I'll be very happy to get one of the host countries, Ghana in the same group as the USA, Ghana in the same group as Canada. I'll leave the last one. I will not say anything to jinx the draw. But any team, Ghana should be able to use that as an advertisement board. We have quality world-class players, so we shouldn't really be afraid of any team at the World Cup. And of course, not all of us can be at the World Cup, so the rest of us here in Ghana, there are opportunities to watch it on giant screen across the venues. Tribe, Ministry of Tourism, Ghana Tourism Authority, and of course, the Honourable Minister for Sports and Recreation has also set up a couple of committees which would help in mobilizing funds from corporate Ghana to see what we can do in terms of supporting those who wish to go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.